Are you facing issues implementing ARIA? If yes, keep watching. Because in today's video, I'm not just going to give you the list of common challenges, but I'll explain them in detail, giving you practical examples, and by the end of this video, share a cheat sheet of the most commonly used ARIA attributes. Hey there, accessibility champions. I am Param Singh, a certified professional in web accessibility. Because you're ready to master ARIA and unlock its true potential, smash that like button and subscribe. Let's understand what ARIA is. ARIA, or Accessible Rich Internet Applications, is like a secret weapon for making dynamic web content accessible. It bridges the gap where native HTML falls short by helping assistive technologies like screen readers understand your interactive elements better.
Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.
Now, it's time to explore the most common challenges faced by beginners. The first challenge is overusing ARIA. Let me explain. ARIA is an enhancement, not a replacement. I know it's tempting to add ARIA-roles or attributes everywhere, but that often leads to unnecessary complexity or even broken accessibility. For example, replacing native HTML tags with ARIA attributes. This is a common beginner mistake. You are essentially recreating a button element using a div. But why? The button element already has built-in accessibility features like keyboard support and semantic meaning. The recommended approach is to use native button element that will ensure your button works across browsers and assistive technologies. Another example is of overusing ARIA live regions for updates that don't need announcements can overwhelm a screen reader user. This is unnecessary. Users don't need an announcement for static content. Reserve ARIA Live for dynamic and critical updates like form errors or notifications. Challenge 2 is forgetting to provide keyboard support. ARIA attributes like role button or role link do not automatically make an element keyboard accessible. Beginners often forget to add key press event handlers, leaving keyboard only users stranded. This is another good reason for sticking to HTML semantic button tags. A keyboard user will not be able to focus on this element and definitely cannot activate it with either the enter or a spacebar key. Better approach is to first put it in the tabbing order by using tab index 0 and then add the required event handlers. Pro tip: never use tab index greater than 0 because it will break the tabbing order of your entire page. Always follow the visual flow of elements for tabbing order. Thumb rule is to have top to bottom, left to right tabbing order. Next up, we have misusing ARIA-hidden attribute. ARIA-hidden true hides the content from screen readers. This creates confusion for users relying on assistive technologies. For example, a developer unintentionally added ARIA-hidden true to a focusable element. In this situation, a screen reader will ignore this and will not announce. But it's still in the tabbing order, adding to the confusion. The better approach is either to remove it from the tabbing order using tab index -1 if your intention is to hide it completely from a screen reader user, or remove the ARIA hidden true attribute if it was a mistake. Another common example is hiding visible content. Sometimes developers accidentally hide the visible content. Using ARIA hidden true on this heading will remove heading from the screen reader reading order, leaving users without context. Labels matter a lot. Mislabeling interactive elements is another common challenge. Every button, link, or input needs a clear and a concise label. For example, ARIA-label click makes no sense for a screen reader user. It is vague. We must define the action like edit, next, or save. Pro tip: never use words like button, link, or click because a screen reader will announce the element type and how to operate it. Another very common example is of missing context with ARIA labeled by. If date of birth label doesn't exist, it will create confusion and is a WCAG violation. Always verify references in your ARIA labeled by attribute. Ensure they are available on the page. Misunderstanding ARIA-roles can create accessibility barriers. Each role has a specific behavior, and misusing them can confuse your users. Alerts are automatically announced by screen readers, so use them sparingly for critical messages only. I have created a video on role alerts and how to use them and how to trigger them. I will put the link in the description below. Another example is of inconsistent role implementation, using role dialog without trapping focus. Always trap focus inside a model and provide a clear way to close them. I have another video on how to make a model accessible. I'll put the link again in the description. The last is not testing with assistive technologies. You can't know if your ARIA attributes work unless you test them. Beginners often skip this step, assuming everything works because the code looks perfect. The best tools for testing are X Accessibility Linter, X DevTools Chrome extension, and NVDA or JAWS screen readers. I'm providing you the links to my previous videos on how to use these tools for you to watch and learn. Before we wrap up, here's a quick cheat sheet of the most commonly used ARIA attributes. Start small and focus on understanding these and test thoroughly. I completely agree. ARIA attributes can feel intimidating, but with practice, you can unlock its true potential. Remember, accessibility isn't just about following rules. It's about creating an inclusive experiences for all. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. What's the biggest challenge you have faced with ARIA? Drop a comment below. I would love to help. This is Param Singh signing off. Until next time, keep building inclusively.